Hi, and welcome to today's electric guitar tutorial on How Deep the Father's Love for Us. And this is the Austin Stone arrangement of this song in the original key of G, and the time signature is 3/4, so 3 beats per measure, 1, 2, 3. And on this song, the effects I would use is definitely a delay with a dotted eighth note delay on it. So tap in that, and then a reverb, and I would keep those two going the entire song. And then for a more dynamic sound and a little bit more bite, I also have a reverb, or sorry, a overdrive for some bigger parts of the song. So I'm just going to go through and show you what I would do on electric. And keep in mind there's about 2 or 3 electrics in this recording, and so if I were the only electric guitar player, this is what I would do. So here is the intro into verse 1. So I'm going to be up here on the 12th, barring the G and the B string, and then I'm just going to hammer on 12 to 14, and then pick 12 on the B. So here it is. This is into the verse. Love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that he should give his only son to make a wretch his treasure. And when you get to this part, then we're going to continue to do the 12, 14, but on the B string we're going to change these notes. So here's how great the pain of searing loss is going to be. And how great the pain of searing loss, face away as wounds which mar the chosen one, bring many sons to glory. 2, 3. 2, 3, and then so for that part, for this, I'd click on my overdrive for that for sure, because that's kind of the interlude between verses. And then when I get back into verse 2, then I'd take my overdrive off and just do it with the reverb and the delay. Like that. So as you noticed, on the second half of that verse, I started to do... So the only variation you're going to have between the 3 of those is 15, 13, 12. So you're going to continue to do... You're going to keep that hammer on. Thirteen, 12, 15, and then that's where we get to the overdrive. 2, 3. Okay, so again, that takes us into verse 2, which in verse 2 we're gonna go back to that. On this part, you could do it identical to verse 1 and it would be fine, or you can kind of follow the chords. And what I mean by that, so this would be behold the man upon, and do that 13 instead of 12, but you can continue to do that 12 if you wanted to, or you could go to that 13. Sin upon his shoulders. 15, like that. And then again, you get to that last line of verse 2. His dying breath has brought me life. I know that it is finished. Overdrive again. And this time we're going to do this part 4 times through. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then that brings us into verse 3, which we set out for the first couple phrases. So we let that ring, and then I will not boast in anything, no gifts, no power, no wisdom. And on wisdom, on that D, you're gonna strum it. 2, 3, but I will boast in Jesus Christ. 3, his death and resurrection. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then right there I would go up when they go to that E minor, why should I gain from his reward? And I do this part. His reward, I cannot give an answer, but this I know it. And then just let that ring, and then that last line, oh, sorry, no, we're not to the tag yet. So you'd keep doing that. So here's the why should I gain? Why should I gain from his reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart. His wounds have paid my ransom. Then why should I? Why should I gain from his reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart. His wounds have paid my ransom. Then this is where you drop out. But this I know with all my heart. His wounds have paid my ransom. And then when they do that, you could go back to just that thing that we did in the first few verses. So again, that verse 3 starts soft, then you come in with the overdrive on that D, and then you go up to that part that I showed you. So I'll slow it down a little bit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then you do it again. So that is pretty much it for this song. Again, listen to the recording, and if you would like to see a chord chart for this, be sure to check us out at pursuegod.org/worship. There you can go to our song library, click on How Deep the Father's Love for Us, and have access to the chords right there. And I hope that this helped. Again, just make sure that you listen to the original recording, see where these parts fit in, and then apply it. So we'll see you next time.